In this video, I will show you how to use Byteline Data Sync to perform a two-way sync between Postgres and Google Sheets. Here's my setup. So I'm gonna use a terminal window to connect to Postgres, but you can use a tool of your choice to connect to the database. And in my DB, I have one table, products, and let's look at the data of that table. So I have 5 records, and each of them have ID, which is a running number, and then the title, description, price, which is numeric, and then rating. And I also have a updated on field, which is the which keeps the last updated time of the record. And we also have instructions on, like, how exactly to configure this field, because for Postgres you have to configure a trigger, and then there is a specific way you connect that trigger to the column. So we have all the information in our documentation, which is in the description of this video. The link is in the description of this video. Okay, so these are our records, and now on the Google Sheets. So we just have 2 records. So the title, description is there. Here's the price, manufacturer, which we are not going to use for this video, and the rating is there. And let's also assign a rating to this record. So now let's configure our sync. So when you log into the Byteline console, you will come on the dashboard, but then you can click on the data sync menu to come here. So now let's configure our sync. So I'm gonna use the first tab as Postgres. And as you can see, it's already connected. But when you are logging into the first time, so it will give you a sign in option, and you can click on that and fill in the login information, and then it will show connected. So now let's select the schema. So that was our first tab. And for the second one, we're gonna pick Google Sheets. So now it's automatically gonna pull the tables from Postgres and the spreadsheets from Google Sheets, and it will auto match based upon the name. Okay, so we're gonna use the products table, and then the last updated column is updated on. And on the Google Sheets, this is our spreadsheet, as you can see from the name on the tab products, and there is only one sheet. So now this message is that we have not installed the Byteline add-on on our spreadsheet. The steps to do that is very simple. So you go to the extensions, add-on, and get add-on, and type here Byteline. There is only gonna be one install. You can just click on this, and I have already installed it. And after that, you will get another menu in the extensions, Byteline Data Sync and Automation, and click on Open. And all you have to do is click on this Add Columns button. So this will add these 2 columns. One is the row ID, and the other one is the last updated time of the record. So once you have that, let's click on the refresh. Next. So now it got the columns of the database table, and also the columns from the Google Sheet, as you can see here, and it auto matched based on the value of those columns. So the first step in the data sync is the historical sync, and the way that is done is you specify the column based on which the values should be matched. So in this case, I'm going to use the title column. So now what will happen is between both Postgres and Google Sheets, we're going to find the records with the matching title, and it will sync the other values or the other columns of those values. Let's save. And here is going to run a preview of the data sync. So that is, without making any changes, it's going to show you how many records will be inserted, updated on each side. So in this scenario, so there will be one update that will be done on the Postgres, and 3 records will be created on Google Sheet. So now let's start the sync. So once you're happy with the results of the preview, you can click on Start Sync. So that will actually sync the records, and then it will make it live. So once the sync is live, so any changes that you do on either side will be synced. So these are the result of the historical sync, and you can go to the each change here. It will show you the exact values that got updated. Okay, so now I also want to show you the sync, like while it's live, what's the behavior. So now, as you can see, we have 5 records. So I'm gonna insert one record, delete one record, and then we will update one record. And I want to show you all these 3 type of operations reflected on the other side and also on the Byteline console. Okay, so the first one is let's delete one record. So I'm gonna delete where the ID is 58. And now, as you can see, that record is gone. And now let's update the price of one of the records. So we can update this one. Its price is currently $3.99, and we're gonna set it to $1.99. As you can see, its price is reflected. And now also insert one record. So this is the insert statement that I pasted over here. Insert into products, title, description, price, and rating, and these are the values. Okay, so now we are gonna wait for the sync to happen. So for both Postgres and Google Sheet, the sync runs on a schedule basis. So it takes like few minutes for it to be reflected. So now a few minutes have passed, and we got these 3 changes here. So the first one is, so as you can see here, based on the timestamp, update, create, and delete. And we can look into each of them. So for the update, we change the price to $1.99. And this is the record that we created, as you can see here. And this one was deleted. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same operations on the Google Sheet side, and we're going to see it reflected in the MySQL. So let's go to the sheet over here. So I'm going to change the description of this one to Excel, and then let's delete one row, and we can delete this one. And let's add another one. So we're going to call it G trouser, and then let's call it this. And let's give the rating 4.5. And as you can see, like when I inserted this new row, it automatically added the row ID and the last update. So now let's wait for it to sync. It's going to take another few minutes. The records are now synced, as you can see. So we got 3 updates, and all going from Google Sheet to MySQL, as you can see from this arrow. And so this is the product that we deleted, and here is the one we updated. So the description was updated to Excel, and this one is the new one that we created. So that's it for this video. Please let me know if you guys have any questions. You can leave your comments in the on the YouTube. Thank you.